Hello, I'm Ava, or Misty Leaf.
Hello, and I'm Karis. Right now I'm Dapplepaw, soon to be Dapplefeather.
Yeah, and so Dapplepaw, let's just call her that, just finished the first prophecy.
Yay!
So we're here to talk about it. I am on the broken code, so
You're way ahead of me.
I'm trying not to spoil stuff, but we don't know if that's okay. Let's just get started. So what do you want to say since you're the one who's just read it?
Tiger Star's death. Bloody.
Yeah.
But I love how Scourge only lasted one book. I was like waiting for him to become like a main bad guy, and I was like, okay, Firestar kills him in the span of about 3 chapters. It's like,
yeah, you kind of like find out about him, and then you're like, oh, he's gonna destroy the clans, and they have a battle, and he dies.
it's kind of like abrupt. You're like, okay, let's get on with it. I'm excited to start the second prophecy, but
Yep.
my book has not gotten checked out from the library yet. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
waiting.
the books can be a bit boring as they're a bit. How do I put this? I guess kind of repetitive with the walking. You'll find out about that, but yeah, but it's a good arc. It's a good arc. Okay, now we're gonna start with characters. What do you think about Blue Star?
Well, I really liked how Blue Star was. I like how you kind of got to know her through the whole first prophecy, and it was kind of like you're figuring out more about her backstory. I liked the big reveal about her kits. That was really cool. But yeah, I definitely want to read her Super Edition next.
Blue Star's prophecy is so good, but I remember I just cried like half the time. It felt like I needed to though.
I think about Blue Star's death. I'm sorry, the characters' deaths are like interesting to me. not that they're sad. I like that they're sad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
A book is boring if there aren't any deaths in it.
That's fair.
You gotta trust me on this. But I feel like I watched so many maps, just animations about Blue Star and her death, that it's just like making the edits. I was kind of like already completely. It was like, okay, yeah, I know how she's gonna die. I know this is gonna happen. But I'm glad I watched those animations, because if I hadn't, I would not have been prepared whatsoever, and I would have been really sad.
Okay, so when I first read that, so I cried for so long, and I couldn't read any book, not just Warrior Cats, for about like 2 days, because I was like, but Blue Star's not going to be there. And then also after the first arc ended, I was like, wait, but I really want to read more of Firestar. Why do I have to go on to Brambleclaw?
I know. I also didn't like. I know how this happens. They explain more of this in Firestar's Quest.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like is that I feel like they skipped such a big period of time from Fireheart becoming Firestar and starting to become the leader in the last book or two, to boom, he has kits. Like I know this happens in like Firestar's Quest, but I just really want to. I wanted it to be in the main series, like him, like Sandstorm having kits and like his reaction to it, and like
we should get a Sandstorm novella of like more of like what happened to Firestar during that time period, because like it's really interesting seeing a leader be a leader and do leader stuff.
Yeah. I do wish that more of the first prophecy had like Firestar from like leader's perspective and not from the warrior's perspective.
Yeah. So what do you think of Firestar then?
I'm glad he became leader. I thought it was so ironic that if you see, I think it was Sandstorm who said right before the battle, she said, Whitestorm might not be here after the battle. Most of us won't, right?
What?
And then Whitestorm, he dies.
I know. Okay.
Oh, wow, Sandstorm.
What do you think of Gray Stripe?
Awesome. I felt really bad for him when Silverstream died, though. I was like, no. That's the main reason why I was sad. I was sad for Silverstream, but I was also very sad for Gray Stripe.
No, Gray Stripe, he's an elder in the book I'm on, and he's definitely strange. He seems like the younger cats think that he's smart, and I'm like, no, dude, you're missing half his life here. You're judging him based off a point in time where he's gained knowledge, but he was pretty dumb before. Let's be honest. Okay, White Storm. I love White Storm. You'll love him more when you read Blue Star's Prophecy. But
okay, I really liked. I wish White Storm had more page time as Firestar's deputy, just because I would like. I liked that Firestar chose him, but like I would have liked more of White Storm as deputy, because I think in my opinion, he'd be a really good deputy, even though he was closer to being an elder.
Yeah, again, to add on to like the novella stuff, we need a White Storm novella from when he was like a bit like when Firestar got back. He was chosen as deputy in his time as deputy. All right, last character we're gonna go over. Cinderpelt.
All right, Cinderpelt. Ooh, she's an awesome character. I really liked how in the first books the middle books, not the first books, but how she would really get along with Yellowfang. That was really sweet, like knowing that Firestar was definitely not Yellowfang's only like friend,
adopted child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Sandstorm. This is Sandstorm.
Sandstorm is awesome. Oh my goodness. I love how her development from a character. I want to say more about her, but I feel like this video is already getting long enough. I really like Sandstorm's development. In the first book or two, she was always like making fun of Firestar.
She was like, we gotta sleep, kitty that stench. That's my favorite page from the graphic novel.
Alright, but you never would have thought she'd become Firestar's mate, but I love that so much. I think they're really great together. Also, Sandstorm,
the best enemies to lover thing ever, like OG enemies.
Definitely. I like Sandstorm because she's like, you can really tell she's like changed a lot. Like if you read the first few books, she's like making fun of Firestar, and then later she's really nice, and I also think she's really good with kits. She's always like, I don't know, she's like
awesome.
I know, I would want her as my cat mom. Yeah. Like,
I agree. Okay, how would you like, I guess, rate and describe this prophecy?
This prophecy, just because I feel like the first parts of every book series are like, they're really good because they start to introduce you to everything. I think it introduces the characters really well. I'm excited to see what happens to them in the later series.
It goes downhill, let's just say that.
I mean, but I definitely, probably an 8.5 out of 10, just because I feel like
there's room but it's really good.
I know, I loved it so much, but I feel like there were some parts where I kind of just like put down the book and I was like, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit.
No, after reading Into the Wild and starting the beginning of Fire and Ice, I put the book down for like a month, and then I was like, I really wanted to read Warrior Cats. Why did I put it down? And then I read it and just Forest of Secrets, Rising Storm, Dangerous Path, Darkest Hour, and everything went,
There's some books, not just Warrior Cats, that are kind of like, you kind of want to take a break from them. And then they get really good, and you're like, why did I put this book down before? Like, this is the best book I've ever read.
And Fire and Ice is not that, but yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's less of a book that's like that, but a whole prophecy that's like that.
Yeah, it's good.
I think that pretty much wraps up my overall feelings about the first prophecy.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited for the second one?
Oh my gosh, yes. Library, hurry up and give me that book.
It's good. Just expect a death in the second book that will make you cry your eyeballs out. Bye. We gotta go.